All right, it's all up and running. I think Morrowind. It's probably one of my favorite games, but as you can see, this is a different title screen. I've made a number of changes to Morrowind to make it a bit more modern, because as we all know, it's a very old game. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on chat. Let me know if the volume's alright. It's a bit hard for me to test it on the fly, but I think it's okay. I have tested it this afternoon, and from what I could tell, it was fine. So yeah, different title screen. The graphics will be much better, as you will see. And yeah, let's just delve right into it. I will be playing a mage this time, which is something I never do. I always play fighter characters, normally with some kind of healing. But yeah, magic is... I generally don't dabble in magic in most games I play. But, you know, why not do something completely different this time? Let's see, we are gonna skip the intro because as much as you might like it, you can see it everywhere, and I've seen it so many times that it doesn't really have any purpose.
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
Okay, so I won't be playing my normal character, the one I always play. So let's think of a new name as well. I'm probably gonna play either a high elf or a Breton, but I think I'm gonna go high elf this time. That's all right. Why not?
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
As you can see, the textures are much better than what they are normally. I've installed like an upscale texture modification, and it really does it's a big difference, like in every way. There's some small changes I made, like you see the walking animations are different, and when we are outside, you'll see a huge difference altogether. I tried not installing any mods that change the gameplay too much.
Get yourself
so
up
it's
on
mostly
deck and let's
just
keep
graphics.
this as civil as possible.
Like even the font is different, the menus are a bit different, but the basic gameplay should all be the same. I did try a different mod which added some new skills and other stuff, but I opted against it because I don't want to ruin my main gameplay. The only thing I did install was a mod called Mage robes, which basically grants you mage robes as you rise through the ranks in the mage guild. I thought that would be quite interesting. If it's unbalanced, I might not use the robes, but that's the only gameplay related mod I've installed. The rest is all graphical. So yeah, let's have a look. Seyda Neen, here we are. As you can see, this is an enormous difference. I mean, I'm not comparing it with Skyrim, but it is a huge difference. Like the draw distance, the grass, especially the water, and I mean the textures are nothing special, but they're much better than the default Morrowind. But yeah, look at that. Just really nice.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
And also like the extra resolution and the font with a better resolution as well. It makes a big difference in playing it. Yeah, so as we're gonna be a mage, there's a couple of options. We could do a dark elf because they have some good bonuses, especially to destruction. Resist fire is good, and the guardian, ancestor guardian, I'm not so sure. I thought they could like summon something. Oh, and that Ancestor Guardian has Sanctuary, I think. Alright. The other option is High Elf, because they have a lot of extra magicka. But they're weak to magicka as well. So yeah, that is, you know, you're better with spells, but then you're weak to spells as well. So that is, it's a bit more of a challenge, I suppose. The other option is Breton, which has a bit of extra magicka, but not as much as the High Elf. Can shield and then resist magicka as well. Yeah, it's a tough decision. I mean, the best option would be to go High Elf and then with, because you know these bonuses are great as well. Alchemy, illusion. It's a tough decision, but I think I'm gonna go High Elf here. It might be difficult for us, especially you know, dealing with mages. It's gonna be really tough, but let's see if we can do it. This character is fine.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Okay, we could pick from the class list, but I'm gonna fill out the forms myself, of course. And what is our title? I mean, we are a mage, I suppose. Wizard. Are we a wizard? Probably. Is there a better word for it? I mean, it's always hard, isn't it? I don't know. Let's go for wizard. Specialization. Let's do magic for this time. Favorite attributes. Intelligence, of course. And then I suppose willpower, because affects your ability to resist magic. That goes, it's probably good for our character. Yeah, let's go willpower. Okay, major skills: destruction, conjuration, unarmored, restoration, and alteration. Minor skills: alchemy, mythicism, illusion, enchants, and probably, I suppose, athletics or speechcraft. It's tough. I mean, I think we have all the magic skills now. Yeah, that's all of them. So we just need to add one more. I'm not gonna use security or sneak. Acrobatics is a bit useless. No. I mean, we could do short blade and then have like a dagger. It's probably a good idea, I suppose. Yeah, why not?
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Okay, so there's two ways to play it. The safe way, which is choosing the Mage or the Apprentice. I mean, but we just have to go for the Atronach, don't we? I mean, this is a huge difference. Spell absorption is great as well, and then stunted magicka, which basically means that we cannot regenerate mana, which is a problem, but we'll just have to find ways around that problem, and I'm sure we can. So yeah, I'm gonna play the Atronach. I've never played a mage character, but I have done some research into this, and I think I know a couple of ways to deal with the regeneration issue. They did fix, there's like a bug you could, like there was a workaround, you could basically create a spell of like drain intelligence by 100 or something, and then your magic would regenerate immediately. They did fix that issue by, I mean, I installed some kind of like unofficial Morrowind patch, so we cannot do that. But there's another way of regenerating magic, which we are going to use. So yeah, I'm going to go Atronach, which would give us a huge
now, before
mana
I
pool in
stamp
the
these
beginning.
papers, make sure this information is correct.
So that means 270 to start out with. That's a lot. 60 intelligence, that's great as well. And then skills-wise, I mean, I think we're in a good place. Enchant at 30, that's great to start out with. Alchemy at 30. Destruction 45 straight off the bat. I mean, that's all great. As you can see, all our racial bonuses are all now in our major and minor skills, because this is all at 5. Yeah, let's do it.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
I installed some mod which adds like better books and scrolls, but just look at the detail on this.
Take your papers off
on
the
this
table
scroll.
and go see Captain Gravius.
This is a bit worse, but yeah. There's some really nice items added by this graphical mod. I'm not gonna take this limeware platter. I know that, you know, you can take this and then drop it to the ground and you have 650 gold, but I don't like those cheap exploits, so I'm not gonna do that.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Silt Strider.
Yeah, look at those book covers. They're just amazing. Alright, let's go downstairs here. I think we can find some not bowls or pitchers, no. Yeah, like these things. Just take everything. Okay, there's nothing there. Take all of that. It's all going to be sold. Is this worth anything? Yeah, this definitely is. Let's book. Keep pressing escape to get out of menus. That's just annoying. Alright, 31 gold extra. Great. And then we're outside. Yep, there's this. It's a soul gem, that's a good start. And of course the ring of healing, which we're gonna give straight back to its owner, Fargoth. Also, I've installed this like extended UI or something like that, and basically what it does is topics we've already discussed will be grayed out, as you can see here, and everything that's blue is unique to this character. So instead of, you know, like having to click through everything, it'll just show you immediately what you have to select, which is a big difference. So yeah, basically this is the guy we gave our papers to. This package came with the news of your arrival. You are to take it to Caius Cosades in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Cosades. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you and a dispersal for to your name. So that's 87 gold and the package. How do we get to Balmora? Balmora is north of Seyda Neen. The road passes Pelagiat village and Fort Pelagiat, crosses a deep ravine, passes Fort Moonmoth, then turns west across the Odai River and into Balmora. The South Wall Corner Club is in the southeast Balmora on the east side of the river. For more detailed directions, talk to Alone the Scout at Ariel's trade house here in Seyda Neen. But take my advice, you're new here. Take the Silt Strider to Balmora. Fast, cheap, safe. Cross the bridge and head east. Can't miss it. I don't know, we might take the Silt Strider. Normally I don't. But normally I'm a fighter, and as a mage, we're not
stranger.
very strong in the beginning. I really like what they did to like this crown. I don't know if he always had that, but I've never noticed it. But yeah, these textures are just much better. Anyway. You're on your own now. Good luck. Hi, Fargoth.
I really don't have time for this, so
Are you the one that boat dropped off? Ought to see a boat arrive at that time of day. Hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring. I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before their weekly Let's Shake Down Fargoth ritual. An engraved healing ring, family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you? Well, we have. Yes, I found it here. Take it. He's really happy, but there's no rewards whatsoever from Fargoth, so that doesn't really help. But luckily we get the chance later to get the ring back. Yeah, let's visit the reels straight away. Hi, Reel. I barter for goods or coin. I also have a small selection of spells for sale. If you want to live to a ripe old age, buy a weapon and as much armor as you can wear and still run from trouble. Buy a spell or two and practice your skills. Okay, he's saying... Plenty of adventurers make a living from killing and looting outlaws. That smuggler scum down in Adamasartus, for instance. The cave down near the Silt Strider platform. So that's probably where we go first. Yeah, let's just barter and get rid of a lot of stuff here. What did I sell now? Oh, okay, that can all go. Oh, I don't know. I do need a dagger, don't I? I mean, can we find a steel dagger or a steel silver dagger? It's probably too expensive anyway. Do we need anything from here? I mean... I suppose a scroll of Ondusi's unhinging would be helpful, because then at least we can get into the guardhouse. That is 40. Yeah, let's get that. One of those. No. Oh dear. Really? That needs to be 50. That was the wrong button. Let's see if we can... Okay, fine. So 168 and 1 scroll. That's good. Let's get a quest here as well. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like I've never played this, so I do know where the quests are, at least in this beginning area. Now, one mod I added as well, which just is amazing, is like weapons showing up on like
Quickly, Outlander.
Yes.
I
on
haven't much
people,
time.
because normally they don't, and it makes a lot of difference. Like even here, well, lockpick probably won't work, but if we have the dagger equipped, I mean, it's just much better. And also the new walking animations. I mean, it's not a world of difference, but it definitely makes the game much more playable.
You like to dance close to the fire.
Anyway,
don't you?
Riskar. You look like you could use a friend, Outlander. Perhaps I can be your friend. I'd like you to help me recover some golds. Anyway. But I know some of them are hiding out on me, especially that little fetcher Fargoth. He's come up light the past couple of weeks when I've shaken him down. I know he's stashing it somewhere. I'd like you to find Fargoth's hiding place. I know the little fetcher's got one somewhere in town, just not sure where yet. I've already gone through his whole house, so I know he's not hiding it there. I'd like you to find out where he's stashing his gold. If you can, I'll give you a share of his wealth. Are you up for it? Sure, Riskar. Let's do that. Excellent. Here's what I want you to do. I'm not sure where he goes, but I know he wanders around town at night. Watch his movements. The best vantage point is on top of the lighthouse south of town. That will give you a nice view of all of Seyda Neen. If you keep an eye on where he goes, I'm sure you'll be able to figure out where he's hiding that gold. Sure.
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
That's not very nice now, is it, Riskar? Just agreed to help you, and he's already...
Speak quickly,
talking down
Outlander,
to
or
us.
go away.
Yeah, they don't like us very much. Anyway, we can't do that much here. What we can do is try and rob the trade house, because that will give us a lot of gold to start out with. So yeah, that's this door. It's not easy to get into if you don't have this scroll. So let's see if we can get in with the spell. Okay, so our crime has been reported.
Let's see what you're made of.
Yeah, let's not. So I have done this before. So I guess we just need to wait for the right moment. This one failed as well. Sure, we can get in here. Where are the guards? Because Fargoth is looking the other way. Okay, that worked. No one's seen it. Oh, hi. Okay, I don't think there's anything upstairs, but let's just have a look anyway. There's a guy standing here and this chest, but 100 golds. Yeah, I don't think we can get to that.
Let's hear it.
We just need to wait till the guards back up here, and then we can head downstairs to empty the chests. It's not great. Please go upstairs, please. Thank you. Let's save anyway. You never know. Alright, let's go through these. Imperial short swords. All of that. Don't want to search by name. that. I mean, that's worth nothing. Okay, we got all of that. It's not worth anything. Okay, let's see if we can find anything upstairs. Can't remember actually. Oh, there's some more crates here. Wow. Okay, over encumbered, so we need to get rid of some stuff. We don't... Let's see, let's... weight 3... weight 14... It's all steel chain. I mean, this is worth quite a bit. Probably that one. $250 arrows. Well, that's... You can't sell it for that much, though. Bit of golds. 1 gold. Skooma. It's worth a lot as well. I'm not gonna take pillows. These are quite heavy. So we need to get rid of some stuff again. It's only about 8 we need to get rid of. I mean, both daggers wouldn't be good enough. These eggs are 20. Wow. Yeah, that's 20 weight right there, and 5 of these. That's 10 as well, so that's 30. That's a lot. I mean, let's just get rid of the small farm eggs then. Sorry, the large ones. And that one is empty. Alright, so we're completely full of supplies now. And we're gonna sell nearly all of it. I think that was worth 1 scroll. Now it's all going back to the trade house.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Well, it's not so wondrous. Because no one really likes you, Fargoth.
An honor, to be sure.
Ah, yeah. If we have moon sugar or skooma on us, they won't trade. So we need to get rid of it. Okay. I think that is it. Flynn is worth quite a lot. I don't think we're going to use it, so might as well sell it. 320. That's really good. So now we have almost 500 gold. Okay.
Let's hear it.
You have my attention.
Yes?
If you excuse me for a while, I just want to check if the sound levels are correct. One moment. Okay, that all seems to be in order. One moment, I'll be right back. You never know. What if you're recording and, you know, half the sound is not working or you can't hear anything clearly, but no, that seems to be fine. So anyway, we have a couple things we can do. First things first, let's see if we can find the dead tax collector, which I know he's here somewhere. We also gonna need to do Fargoth's quest, or well, Rothgar, how is he called? Rhaegar or something like that. There's a mud crab here. We don't have a lot we can do melee wise, so let's just keep using fire bite. That's gonna set us down 6 mana every time. We have 270, so we can use that a lot. This is also a nice addition of this UI mod, like you can sort your spells by school. It's quite nifty, or you can search for things, like, yeah, it's nice. Okay, that was not so hard. I think he's over here somewhere. Look who we have here. Processes Vitellius. With tax record and 200 gold pieces on his body. Let's read the tax records. Most people have paid. Elder Fire has quite a big debt. And Foreign Gilnith, 225 drakes. So that's definitely the person we need to see. Who's out? Okay. I think you can just press dispose, of course. Like, we have 1 script jelly now. If we do that, we have 2. Alright, so you take the item, so there's no need to press both buttons. I thought that worked that way, but just wanted to make sure. Oh. Alright. We're also gonna need to gather some mushrooms. It's probably the most impressive music score I've heard in a game for a long time. I mean, it's only, I think the main theme is only 1.5 minutes long, and it just loops all the time, but for one or another reason, I never get really tired of it. It's a really good music track, and yeah, I mean, it's iconic, really. I think they reused some of it in Skyrim and maybe in Oblivion. I'm not so sure about that, but yeah, it's definitely an instant classic. So our athletic skills increased, which doesn't do a whole lot for us. Now, one thing I didn't know this actually when I just started playing Skyrim, but Skyrim Morrowind. When we level up, we need to have, if we want to have the multiplier, we need to have leveled up a skill governed by that attribute at least, I think, is it 10 times for the ×5 multiplier, or is it 5 times? I think it's 5, but so we just leveled athletics, which is speed. So if we would level that up a bunch of times, then when we actually get our level up, we would have a 2 times multiplier for speed. So if we want to increase, I mean, in the beginning, we probably want to increase our endurance, because that would give us a bit more health. I don't think we have any skills with endurance. Medium armor, we're not going to use that. Spear. Yeah, that's going to be tough. So there's not much to do with endurance, is there? I mean, this is all willpower and intelligence. I mean, the only things are medium armor, heavy armor, and spears. So that is basically useless. So we can either start wearing heavy armor, but I think what we're gonna try and do is, I'm not quite sure yet, either get someone to train us into heavy or medium armor, or we're gonna get the bind spear spell, and we might actually start using spears. I should have, but yeah, I don't really want my character to be a spear wielding character. Yeah, that is always a bit weird, but this guy just falls out of the sky, basically, and then he's dead. Tamriel. And he has an enchanted weapon, which is really good. And some flight scrolls, which are not so good, but we can sell them at least. A robe, that's great, and some shoes. And a bit of gold. And this journal, which we'll just take. Alright. Yeah, why not? Let's clear out these two tombs now that we're here. We have the carrying capacity, and we're in the vicinity anyway. They're not overly hard, but as you might be aware, we can get a great item there, which is probably an item that will last us for most, if not all, of the game. I mean, it's that crazy, really, to have an item like that just sitting here like 3 minutes from the start of the game. But it is one thing I like about Morrowind, that, you know, like you have certain places, you know where to go, where to find something. It's not all randomized and just, you know, like incremental upgrades. It's really like, you know, you feel your character getting stronger if you find an item like that. And I just like this system much more than Oblivion and Skyrim. I tried playing Skyrim again the other day, but the problem there is that there's just no depth. I mean, there's no skills or anything like that, so every character starts to feel the same after a while, and you know, in Morrowind you really feel like you're a mage or a fighter or, you know, something. So let's go into this tomb. I won't run. Our dagger can't hurt them, so we're gonna have to use our spells here. Our dagger can't... What did I say? Dagger can't... No, our dagger can't hurt them because it's not enchanted. Only enchanted weapons can hurt ghosts. I'm not sure... Yeah, there is a ghost here. I thought it's either a skeleton or ghost in this tomb, but turns out to be ghosts. Maybe both. Alright. Let's take all of these. Nothing in that chest. I don't think there is anything in those urns, but you know, it can't hurt to check. Some bone meals might be helpful. Scroll of Hellfire. That's a great scroll. think I already know where I'm gonna use it. No, there's a skeleton there, but the door won't open. And now I'm stuck. Oh dear, what's going on here? Alright, that's time for a reload. I have never seen that before, don't know what happens. So, yeah, the skeleton is stuck in the door. Okay, well that's one way of dealing with him. It's not entirely what I was thinking of, but that's that skeleton. And this is indeed the tomb where we can find that great item. Now this urn is trapped. We have no way of dealing with that at the moment, so the only thing we can do is heal as soon as we activate it and hope the heal works. I think it didn't affect us. Because don't we absorb that, don't we? Let's reload. I just wanna see how that works. So we no, it definitely did this time, but I think that's a 50-50 chance, isn't it? So let's just see how that works. Ah. So it refills our mana and we don't get hurt by it. So that's a 50-50 chance. That's great. And there it is, Mentor's Ring. Value 8,000. Fortify Intelligence 10 points. Fortify Willpower 10 points. We are probably never gonna take that off. Some ashes. I don't know if we need them later. We might do. And common amulets. That means I don't need the key anymore. So yeah, now we have 70 intelligence, which is a lot. And also this mod shows you where you get the modifiers from. That is a really nice addition. Really nice addition. We have a lot of mana. Let's set up the hotkeys. 1 needs to be fire bites and 2 needs to be heal. And we can also summon a ghost, which we're probably not going to anytime soon because it takes a lot of mana. Okay, that was 1 tomb. Let's do the next one. I don't think we can get much loot there, but there might be a scroll or two. I can't remember. Oh, hi. Oh, that was stupid. That was healing. Okay, I can see them already in the distance. Our favorite enemy, cliff racers. Ugh. Everyone hates those. I mean, look at that. It's just beautiful. Such a difference from the how it looks by default. Take all of those. I think we need them for a quest as well, so at least we have that already covered. And there's our cliff racer. Hello there. This tomb's it's not so hard, I think, but it's a bit harder than the other one. I mean, these things, they do quite a lot of damage because of our weakness to magicka. However, I mean, if you have these shrines, we can make a donation, and basically what happens, and they basically refill your magic bar, but yeah, we don't need to do that yet. But yeah, there's a great way of getting that to work. Up, and as you can see, that just refills our magic. That is great, actually. Of course, it doesn't work against all enemies, but it's really handy. It's really handy. Okay, Scroll of Divine Intervention. That is basically a teleportation spell. Will take you to the nearest temple. So, alchemy ingredients. And 2 chests, level 10, level 10. Okay, we'll try, but it might not work. Because our lockpicking's terrible. Soul gem, common amulets. And nothing. Okay. Feeling like a mage already. I mean, it's a good start. Let's head back to Seyda Neen, because it's getting evening, and that means that we can spy on Fargoth to find his hiding place. I was actually playing this the other day, and I just could not get it to work. I was thinking, what is going on? Because, you know, my machine's not that great, but it's certainly powerful enough for something like this. But the other day it was just running like terribly. I had to like scale down everything, and I was running this at like full HD quality, and I had to, you know, tone down the shadows, and I was thinking, you know, how is this possible? Because I have a 1070 GTX as a graphics card, but turns out that the pump for my computers actually stopped working. And when I checked my temperatures, they were about 90 degrees, which is basically, yeah, a surefire way to toast your processor. I mean, I'm happy to find out when I did, but it wasn't great. So basically, I'm now in the process of building a new machine, and hopefully, oh dear, again, at the end of this week, I should have a new machine, so I might make a video on that. I'm undecided as of yet, but yeah, that wasn't great. So it's working now because I opened my side fan and the side panel of my chassis, and I have now a fan just pointed right at my processor, which does a lot, but it's still running at like 75 degrees, which is not great. Not great at all, but it's working at least. What's the time? 8 o'clock. That's far too early for Fargoth to be doing his thing. So how far is our destruction? Oh, we just increased it, didn't we? I was thinking like 0, but yeah, it increased to 46. So that's the first. Oh, we can see it here as well. That is great. Oh, that is such a big difference. You had to track that manually before, but now we can just see it here. That is a huge difference. So now this is 2 for speed. Yeah. I mean, if you would have like
How interesting.
Morrowind
A tourist.
NPCs in this, or well, Skyrim NPCs, this game would look on maybe not up to today's standards, but it would certainly be presentable. I mean, the one thing holding it back are these horribly outdated character models and animations, because that is just shows that it's a 15-year-old game, but the rest is all quite impressive now with all these modifications. Anyway, so we found the tax collector, so we can now... What's the... Oh yeah, we have to go. We have to see that guy, don't we? He's not gonna put up an... he's not... Well, he might put up a 5. I don't know. Let's try and get to him. Don't know if his shack's still open. Forin Gilneath. There he is. Hello there. What do you want? Murder of Processus Vitellius. That fetcher? You're damn right I did him in, and a good thing too. He was skimming a load of money from all of the us honest people, overcharging us on taxes and keeping the difference for himself. He was always flaunting his money around, showing off his new clothes and jewels. So I killed the bastard and left his body out there to rot, with his all ill-begotten gold still on him. Alright, so we can do 2 things. I believe what you say, I'll say nothing to the authorities, or, sorry, that is no excuse for murder and your punishment has been decided. If we choose the former option, you'll keep the gold, which is 200. If we choose the latter option, we get 500 gold from the authorities, so that's definitely better. Although we do have to fight him, and he can be quite tough.
You will suffer.
I was thinking, is he not attacking us? Okay, that's not a great start. Okay, and
You inward.
oh no, he's a dark elf. He has fire immunity, or well, resistance.
You inward.
Okay, it might be good to actually let our fatigue restore before we take him on, because there's no point otherwise. So we'll just get knocked to the ground every time.
What do you want?
So let's just wait till our fatigue is restored. I mean, we could... Is there something we can eat? Bread. Doesn't really work. Slowly but steadily. Forin Gilneath. It's a nice book you have there. I'll sure to have a look when you are dead here on the floor. Alright, that should be enough.
Probably nothing.
Well, it'll increase our unarmed skill, that's one thing.
Have you?
Alright, that's the end of Forin Gilneath. 5 golds. A nice ring worth 240. Belt, which we didn't have yet. And we don't need the rest of it. chest with some more golds. Oh, and let's not forget to take this book. Mercantile. Skill increase to 6. Great. Oh, no. I thought I saw 100 there or something, but no, that's worth nothing. Okay. Let's report this to the authorities.
Any time now.
Go ahead, Stu.
What do you want? Murder of Processus Vitellius. I heard you had been asking around about his murder. I'm glad to see this matter brought to its completion. Here's your reward. Good to see there are still some citizens who understand their loyalty to our Emperor. Your journal has been updated and 500 gold has been added to your inventory.
Yes,
so
friend.
that basically, yeah, 1200. That is a lot of gold. I think we're gonna have to give a bit to... no, we already did that quest, I think, for... well, let's see. We have to find Fargoth's hiding place, but I don't think that'll cost us anything. No, because we'll find some more gold there, which we can then use. Let's change one option just very quickly. This to none. Basically, if you start type... well, that should still not work then. Yeah, it still starts typing automatically. Don't really want that. Maybe I have to reload, I don't know. Doesn't matter a lot.
Yes?
Okay, let's
If there is
see if we can observe Fargoth.
at your service.
Hello there. The Fair Vidrano.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
I think we can give her that ring, but we'll get some healing potions in return. Is that worth it? I mean, that ring is worth 240. That will yield us about 100 golds. I mean, it's a tough decision. 100 gold is quite a lot in the beginning of the game. No, I'm not gonna give it back for those 3 healing potions. We can get those easily. I'm not talking to her either because I don't want that quest uncompleted in my quest log. There's another book here, the Wraith's Wedding Dowry. I think, is this unarmed? I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, it would be wiser not to read this, because, you know, the higher your skill, the more difficult it is to raise it, and it'll increase your stats by 1, whether it's 5 or 50. But, you know, I don't want to power level it to that degree, so I'm just gonna take the book. And also, I mean, we can sell it, and it's worth a lot, and, you know, we need that gold much more now than later. So yeah, let's have a look at Fargoth. Let's see what he's gonna do. This is just so much better. I mean, I have played this before, like in vanilla. I think I played it a couple weeks ago, and it just, you know, it looks terrible. But honestly, I'm playing this in 4K by the way, and you know, with all the distant land and the shadows and just, you know, the water, and it really is great. So yeah, let's see what Fargoth's gonna do. We all know where he's going. He's going to that pond, to that tree stump there. Alright, that should trigger it, so then we can go back and get the money from there. Okay, so that should be our final quest in this region. I think I do want to see if we can clear Adamasartes. It's not that easy because there's a mage there that can do a lot of damage, but as we have 50% spell absorption, hopefully if we get a bit lucky we should be able to take him on. That's the healing ring back, 300 gold, and another lockpick. Great. So yeah, we'll try that dungeon. I think afterwards we're probably gonna head straight to Balmora. I think I'm just gonna use the Silt Strider. I used to walk there before, but as a mage, there's just a couple things we need from the Mage Guild quest line that are too important to miss out on right now. We need the potions. We need the I won't spoil it too much, but there's a couple items there we really need. Let's get to a reel and hand the quest in. I think we're gonna lose 100 gold for this, but that's fine.
How do you do? Maybe talk.
Hiya, Riskar. You found his hiding place. That's great. Tell you what, I'll give you 100 gold and you can keep anything else that you found in there. Thanks for your help. So yeah, that's 100 gold and a ring and a lockpick. I mean, it's alright. It's not great, but you know, it's good enough. Okay, what else can we do? Do I need this spark sword? Not really. Sell the ring as well. Definitely don't need that tax record. Let's sell these 2 books. We also don't need these scrolls because we'll just kill ourselves with them. So that's a lot of gold as well. Don't need these shoes. So yeah, that's 540 gold. No, he can't afford it. He only has 425. Alright. Tell you what, I'll give you... you'll give me the Apprentice Mortal and Pestle. And then... I don't know, maybe a potion if you have it. You don't really have any potions, do you? I can use that, one of those. I suppose. And then we'll just sell it for an even 400. Okay. Let's try and mix some potions as well. Ingredients, I think... Did they change this? Wow, they did! That is a big difference as well with this mod, because normally you just have to select it from a huge list. This makes it much clearer. Alright, let's see. I don't think... Well, we might be able to create some healing potions. But I think it's mostly going to be restore fatigue, probably. So let's just use all these eggs. And then... Restore fatigue. Crap. Meat. 4. Okay. Only one of them worked. Hound meat. we can use, don't know, Saltris, restore fatigue. That's, yeah, that's fine. I mean, that should get us close to a level up, shouldn't it? Anyway, there must be more we have. Do we have any large eggs? Probably not. These. Yeah, alchemy skill increased to 31. I use those large eggs as well. Okay. So that's a lot of potions. They're not great. Restore fatigue 7 points for 21 seconds. Well, it's not terrible either. They're worth why are these weights 0? It's a bit weird, isn't it? Okay. I think that's changed by the mod as well, the weight of those items, because normally they're just incredibly heavy. But yeah, I just wanted to get rid of all those eggs. We're not going to hold on to that apprentice mortal and pestle for too long, because we can find a master one very easily. I mean, it's a bit ridiculous that it's that easy to come by, because, well, you'll see it in a bit, but I mean, I don't think it's
My time is precious, so make it
oversight. What are
quick.
you doing here? I've never seen you around this house. Anyway. Let's head on to Adamus Artis, our last stop before we head to Balmora and start the game proper. But yeah, this is a good test just to see if, you know, if we're anywhere close to becoming a force to be reckoned with. Again, we need, well, why not use one of our potions? You know, it's quite helpful to have a couple of those around. I've never really dabbled in alchemy or enchanting or you know, any of that stuff. Normally it's not for me. I always play a fighter with, you know, healing magic, but let's just do it completely different this time. It's quite fun to be a mage for once. Do we have the right spell selected? No, because we have water walking, which wouldn't be ideal in this situation. Oh, we already have Bind Dagger. That is a great skill to have. I mean, that would help with our conjuration as well. So let's... I mean, obviously this is not the best way to deal with them, but we do want to increase all our skills, so we don't just want to keep spamming the same destruction skills over and over. However, there's a mage here, and I don't think a dagger is going to work on him. I'm going to see if we can summon that ghost. And then we're just going to see if we can firebite him, but he is difficult. There he comes. Come on, ghost. Get him. Get him. Oh my lord. Yeah, so that kills us. I was hoping we would resist it once so that we had our mana back. I'm gonna try that one more time. Just for the sake of it, but you know, otherwise... Did that... Oh. Yeah, that worked again. Almost. But yeah, we don't do a lot of damage on him because, again, he isn't... Okay, so it might be better to use our dagger actually, because again he's a dark elf, so we need to be a bit lucky there. I don't think shield will do a lot for us. I don't know. It might. I don't know if it works against magic, but we might as well try it. Okay. Yeah, I knew that worked. It's a bit of an oversight because basically if you summon these things and then attack them, they'll start attacking you with spells, and then you can basically just get your mana back that way. It's not gonna be the way how we're gonna get our mana back all the time though, because it is a bit cheap. I don't like it. No, that's just those slaves. Oh, don't need to go to them. I think there's some kind of rogue coming. Yeah, there he is. Come on. Okay. Apprentice lockpick, apprentice probe. That's always helpful. Those stars are not really that good. Scroll of Figgy's Gem Feeder. Soul Trap for 60 seconds. That's quite good. And an Unduci's Unhinging, which is really good. Because we need those scrolls. Because we need the money, because we're gonna buy a lot of spells soon. And another Unduci's Unhinging. Oh, let's not forget that moon sugar. That's still on the floor there. We can sell that. Sell that. That's really good. Telvanni Bug Musk. I think... Don't know if we're gonna sell it because it's helpful for some situations. Expensive shoes. The amulet is worthless. More moon sugar. Let's take all that. Take all that. What's that? Common shirt. No, thank you. Bind dagger, yeah, why not? We want to, you know, improve our conjuration, and our destruction's already quite high. I mean, destruction's 46, while conjuration is 40. I mean, our restoration's probably the lowest. Alchemy, I mean, mythicism is gonna be quite difficult to improve. So short blade is probably the lowest at the moment, and the easiest to improve. So that's why we're using bind dagger, because it'll improve our short blade skill as well. So yeah, happy days. I think, is there a chest down here? I think it's in the next body of water. I don't think it's here. Rats. Yeah, we need to stop running everywhere because it's really hampering our fatigue And with low fatigue, you can't do much. Pauldron, which we're not gonna use. Might take some of these. I mean, let's just improve our alchemy skill even more. I don't know why I love Morrowind so much more than... I mean, I didn't even used to like it. The first couple of times I played this game, I didn't like it that much, and only later, because I'm really into role-playing games, but I never really liked Morrowind all that much. But then, it just clicked with me, and I don't know, I just think the atmosphere and the whole, you know, it's all quite brilliant. If you compare it with Oblivion, which is just so shallow, it's completely different type of game. You know, just building a character, exploring the world, it's quite great actually. Back to the Bitter Coast region. Let's see the trader first, because we can get our stuff back from the floor, and then we can head to Balmora.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Well, you're the one talking to me. I'm just walking here. Just mind your own business.
Anytime now.
See, you can talk like that as well. That would be much appreciated. All right, so let's trade first, and we can't trade because we need to get rid of our moon sugar and skooma first. So let's pick this up. And then when it's combined, let's get rid of it again. Well, I only think we have... Is it 2 skooma? Yeah. Okay, so we don't need the shoes and the swords. That can go. You don't want the slave key, fine. The dance and the fire can go. I think we want to keep pretty much everything else. I mean, we could sell some of those potions. But we don't really need to. Iron dagger, are we ever gonna use that? I mean, I suppose it's good as a backup weapon. Oh, he doesn't have gold again. Alright then, forget about it, Ariel. Let's just go to Balmora. At least there's a trader there that does want to buy our moon sugar. And that does have some gold on him.
What's this about?
I suppose I could say.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
So yeah, I used to walk to Balmora. I think, you know, it's quite the experience to walk there. But then, you know, I always get sidetracked and you know, start doing other stuff. And this time, I really want to get to Balmora fast, because there's just
we make a special trip
couple of
just
quests
for you. Same low price
that we need to do there. That are just you know, important for the growth of our characters. So yeah, let's head to Balmora. Oh wow. Warning, model meshes. Okay, let me just make a screenshot of this, because I want to fix this. I think we can still continue, but obviously... And another one, great. Let's hope it's not 30. Okay. Oh dear. And birch bark. That's 3. And 4. Don't know where these are coming from. Well, it's not more than that, thankfully.
Why walk when you can ride?
Ah, there. Yeah, I can see something there. That doesn't look great. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to have a look into that. I mean, aside from that, everything's fine, but I do want to get rid of those errors. I'm gonna do that right now, actually. So I'm probably gonna restart the stream once I've cleared those errors, because I don't want to play with these trees enabled. So I'm gonna see if I can fix it. Just, you know, grab a coffee or something, and then I'll probably be back in about half an hour or something, I reckon. So yes, see you guys in a bit, and thanks for watching for now. I'm playing this again. Hello. Welcome back, everyone. That issue should be fixed now. Let's see. So yeah, what I did, it's probably not not the way to do it, but I renamed a different texture into the 2 names that came up as errors, and then I regenerated the distant land textures, and I mean, everything looks to be fine now. I'm not saying it is, because there might be some other issues.
Don't stand about. Get moving.
Is this working as intended? Where are the shadows? The characters never have shadows. I mean, probably not. I'm just going crazy here. Suppose this is how it always looked, isn't it? I mean, it's always once you've, you know, you edited some files and stuff, and then suddenly you think you're going paranoid, but yeah, I think this is how it's always looked. Well, is it though? I mean, yeah, the water's definitely all right. Yeah, I'm just going paranoid, I suppose. Anyway, so we're in Balmora now. Let's go and see Caius. We might as well. I mean, we're here now, and you know, why not just have a look for Caius while we're here? We know where he is. I mean, I'm not gonna go to the Southwall Corner Club and, you know, try and find him, because we all know where to find him. There's a lot of grass here. I mean, I suppose that's part of this patch, but it's a bit weird, because, you know, to have like an area like this where there's like, you know, like doors, and then there's suddenly all this grass outside. I mean, it looks great graphically, but it doesn't make much sense, to be honest. Hi Caius, how are you doing? I'm Caius Cosades, but what do you mean you were told to report to Caius Cosades? So, you say your name is Deslan, and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it. Sure. Yes, very interesting. So it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the blades. And that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders? Sure. Good. Welcome to the service, novice. Now you belong to the Blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our Blades trainers now, or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the Blades trainers. Alright, so what are your orders? First thing, Pilgrim, you're new, and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or a spell. And second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild, or Mages Guild, or Imperial Cult, or Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain skill and experience. Or go out on your own, look for freelance work or trouble. Then, when you're ready, come back and I'll have orders for you. Asking about freelance work. You can always just wander around and ask for work. Hunt monsters and sell their hides. Collect ingredients for alchemists. Prey on bandits and smugglers. Search ruins for loot. All you need are better skills and conditioning and knowledge of Morrowind. And spend what you earn on equipment and training. Then come back a little less wet behind the ears, and I won't have to worry so much about you when I send you out on a mission. Fair enough. Let's see. We have our own Blades trainers, of course, and there's many public services available in Balmora. Members get better prices from guild services. The Balmora Fighters Guild and Balmora Mages Guild are across the river. You'll find contacts for the Balmora Thieves Guild in the south wall up the street. And there's an Imperial cult shrine at nearby Moonmoth Legion forts. Okay, so I'm gonna try and do the paths that make sense here. Obviously the Mages Guild. I'll initiate myself at the Thieves Guild, but we probably won't get far in that because my thief skills are horrible. I mean, I can open locks, but that's about it. And then the Fighters Guild is probably fine. We can't advance because we don't have the skills for it, but we should still be able to do most quests. Obviously, we need to align with a house as well. Last time I did Lalu, but I think I'm gonna go with Telvanni this time round because it's more geared towards mages. Never done those quests, so I have absolutely no idea what to expect, but it's good to experience some new things. And I've never done the Imperial Legion, so we're gonna try that as well. And the Imperial Cult, I know that the first quest is quite the ordeal, so I've never made it past that because you need to go and visit all these shrines throughout the world, which I think there's 12 or 13 or 14, I can't remember exactly, but we'll try and get that going as well.
Welcome. What may I do for you?
Well, you've just told me that. Let's see, so we can't do much in here, to be honest. Let's see if we can start our first guild quests.
What do you want?
It's misty here, isn't it? I mean, it must depend on the weather, but it's a lot worse than in Seyda Neen. Oh yeah, first thing, let's try and sell some of that moon sugar and skooma we have on us, because that's like an illegal substance. Only Khajiit merchants will actually buy that from you. Luckily, there's one trader here in the city that will gladly buy that moon sugar from us. The walking's so slow in the beginning. Yeah, we've already walked right past it. I'm so used to walking straight to the guild halls from there, but no, we need to go here. Revere Trader. While we're here, we might as well purchase a ceramic bowl, because I know he's going to ask for it, or someone's going to ask for it later. And then let's sell this and that. And those two. Let's see, doesn't, okay, and then the skooma and the moon sugar. That's 35 moon sugar, that's worth a fortune. So yeah, that's 1200 gold. Now he doesn't have that much, but at least we should be able to exchange it for something else. I mean, we might as well get a silver dagger. It's better than the iron dagger we have now. I mean, he doesn't have anything that really interests me. But he only has 600 gold, so what are we gonna do? Because okay, let's keep the skooma for now, and then I mean, that's a spear. I don't really know how this works. So it says Devil Spear, bound spear on self. So basically, it's a regular spear. That will then transform into a better one, I think. But I don't know, why is this one worth 125 and 165 and these two 9,000 and 3,000? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, these are Demon Devil and then two Fiend items. But I cast when used, cast when used, cast when used, so that's all the same. I don't know, we don't need those. But at least we can sell them to someone else. That skooma is worth a fortune. Okay, no skooma then, and just like that. Alright, at least we got rid of our moon sugar. And then, I mean, yeah, there's no reason to use the silver dagger then. I'm just gonna use the Demon Cento, which is a short blade. And then let's sell those to the armor here. Okay, hello there. Let's see, he only wants to buy our silver dagger, fine. So now only the things that he actually wants show up, which is really, really useful. So yeah, that's great. And then, okay, that's worth, so we paid 40 for it, and now we sell it for 4, hopefully. That's a bit of a waste, isn't it? 3. Bloody hell. Alright, anyway, we didn't need that. Why doesn't he buy these? He does. So that's just plain wrong. Okay. I don't know. That must be an issue with the mod. I have no idea. Okay, so we've sold, I think, everything that we don't need, except for the skooma. But yeah, I mean, who's gonna buy that? We just need to wait until that guy has money, and then we can just sell them one by one, I suppose. Alright, let's head to the Mage's Guilds. There's a couple things we need to do. We need to buy some spells.
Speak quickly,
We need to
Outlander,
get
or
our
go away.
quests. And yeah, let's just make our way up the Mage's Guild ranks. I mean, we can make a lot of progress in a short time here, because once you know how the quests work, you can basically do like 10 quests in an hour, because a lot of it is just knowing where to go. It's not like dungeon clearing. I mean, most of the Fighters Guild quests take long, but the Mage Guild quests are quite short. So yeah, sorry, I'm drinking coffee, so don't mind me. If anyone's watching, say hello. It's a lot better if it's interactive, but otherwise it doesn't matter. It'll still be on YouTube. I hope to get into Twitch streaming, but I mean, here I have 1,200 subscribers. On Twitch I have none, so it's a bit easier to make rounds here than it is on Twitch. But yeah. Anyway, Ranis Athris, are you looking for me? You want to join the Mages Guilds? Yes, you look like the sort we could use in the Mages Guilds. Will you take the Mages Oath and join the guilds? What is the Mages Oath? Perform any duties assigned to you by the masters of the guilds. Learn from them and grow strong. Always share your knowledge freely with other guild members. Never strike or steal from another guild member. Does this appeal to you? Sure. You are now a member of the Mages Guilds. Welcome, associates. When you're ready, you can ask for duties to perform, and once you're ready, you can ask me about advancement in the guilds. I don't have any duties for an associate. Speak with me again when you have proven yourself. In the meantime, speak with Ajira. I believe she may have some small tasks for you. Okay, so that's... But at least we can open this chest now. And there's a couple things in here. These scrolls are really helpful, but so are the potions. So yeah, it's basically a lot of restore Magicka potions. A couple of books which are useless, but we'll just sell them. Hi there. Hello. Let's speak to Ajira here. What brings you to Ajira's shop? Well, duties, really. Yes, Ajira has duties for you. Before Ajira can be a journeyman in the Mage Guilds, Ajira must study local mushrooms. To finish Ajira's report, Ajira needs samples of Luminous Razula, Violet Coprinus, Bungler's Bane and Haifa Facia. Ajira knows you can find all these on the Bitter Coast. The easiest way is to go south along the River Odai until you see a wooden bridge across the river. Get out of the river there and find a path west over the hills. Well, guess what? We already have all of them, so that's a very easy quest to complete. Yes, these are all good samples. Now Ajira can write the report and be a journeyman of the Mages Guilds. Ajira has made potions for you to take in return. Ajira is no great alchemist yet, but Ajira thinks you can use these. So, 4 cheap restore health potions. I mean, it's not great, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. What's Telvanni bug musk? Ajira does not like Telvanni, but even Khajiit like the smell of the bug musk. Try some and smell how all the women like you. Yeah, apparently it fortifies your personality by 40 or 50, so might be helpful in some cases. Let's see. What are the duties? Yes, Ajira has more duties for Daslan. Ajira made a bet with Galbadir. Ajira made a bet with Galbadir that Ajira wants would be a journeyman before Galbadir. Now Ajira must study these mushrooms and write a report. Ajira wants you to give Galbadir a fake soul gem. Ajira has made a fake soul gem. Take it and put it in Galbadir's desk upstairs. Galbadir should be coming downstairs to talk with Marine Dren, so no one will see you do this thing. Fine, let's do it. It's actually a very easy quest, but there's one problem here. Basically, you can rob the guy blind because he's gone from his desk, and I think it's the only opportunity you have to do so. But if you do, he won't trade with you no more, so I don't know if that's worth it. I normally don't take these items because, as you can see, there's a Grand Soul Gem here worth 60,000. It's probably one of the most expensive items in the game. I'm not gonna go for it. I'm just gonna put the fake soul gem in the chest. Don't take these either. Apparently that will also upset him. And then just head back. This is only what I've heard. I mean, I normally don't use enchanting, so I've never really experienced that. But I'm not gonna take the risk.
I suppose I could spare a moment or two.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a second. Just you wait. Alright, Ajira. I've done the fake soul gem. More duties, please. Ajira must now study local flowers. Yes, Ajira must study local flowers. Ajira needs samples of gold cannet, stoneflower petals, willow anther, and heather. These can all be found on the shores of Lake Amaja. To get to Lake Amaja, go southeast out of Balmora, past Fort Monmouth, then follow the signs and take the road to Pelajad. After you cross the Foyana Mamaya, go towards Suran at the next crossroads. All the flowers Ajira needs are near the path to Suran, which runs along the northern shore of Lake Amaya. We could do that, but we could go for an easier option because, for one, she actually sells Anther, which is one of the 4. So that will only set us back 9 gold. So that's one of them. So we need 3 more, but all 3 of those we can find not too far away. In the meantime, let's see if we can learn some spells. As you can see, it's quite cool, the new Mage robes. They're all wearing
Looking
them.
for something in particular?
I'm not sure I like the glow, because that's basically the enchanted
I
item glow, which is a bit ruined.
What is it?
It ruins it a bit. It's better than the default glow, because that would just look absolutely ludicrous. But now they're all like shiny, which
I suppose I could spare a moment or two.
Well, I don't know.
Looking for something
It's not
in
too
particular?
bad, but I wish I could disable it. Anyway, we need some spells. This menu is much bigger now than before, so that's good as well. Another nice change they've added. What do we need? I really want on Ducey's open door. 153 gold, we need that. Water breathing, we need buoyancy costs 20 gold, so why not buy that? It's another one off the list. I don't think we'll ever use it, but you never know, it might come in handy. And then from you, okay, so we have flare. What is it? Like some kind of fire touch or something like that. We need some destruction spells. But which one? So this is mostly illusion. Paralysis can be useful. We could make like a paralysis dagger or something. Feather, but I mean that's not great for a mage, I suppose. Do you have any spells? Soul Trap. We definitely need Soul Trap. And Bound Spear. I don't know if I'm gonna use it, but it's not that expensive, so I'm just gonna go for it. She doesn't want to trade because of the skooma. Great. We really need to get rid of that. So where is the... I thought one of these was actually selling like a fireball, but I guess not. Because the... Vladimir Ivanov. I do not speak Russian, so I don't know what you're saying. I can see you're saying something, but I...
Yes, Outlander.
Except for the question mark and the smiley, I have no idea what any of that would mean. Sorry, thanks for watching, but yeah, I really don't know. Oh, she doesn't train us, and I think Galbadir doesn't have any spells. He does buy stuff. So let's get rid of those useless books. I suppose, yeah, but what we really need is mark and recall spells, and we also want to learn a couple more different ones. But let's get the flowers first, and you know we can make some headway into the guild quests.
Don't stand about. Get moving.
Well, that's not very nice, is it? Hedfield. It's not the most hospitable person around. Hi Vladimir, you alright? You you play a lot of Morrowind, or I mean,
If you want some,
I don't know if you
now's the
love
time
this
to
game
talk.
as much as I do, but I really think it's a great game, especially with all these mods. Yeah, it's just a great game. It's been a while since I played it, to be honest. Like now and then I just start it up to, you know, make my character, and then I'll play it for an hour or something. But it's been a while since I've done like a big playthrough. I've never completed it because the one time I got into it, I installed some kind of mod and it messed everything up. So yeah, that wasn't great. Anyway, I think one of these two houses has this one here. It has all the flowers. I will save, but I think we can just take these because it's only flowers. She won't really mind that we take them. Yeah. So that's the whole quest really, because we bought the fourth one, and this is 1, 2, and 3. Now there is one other quest we can do here, and it actually gives you quite a lot of gold. Now I just have to remember which house it is. It could be this one. Yeah, Lalo Manor. There's basically a dead guy inside, and if we solve the murder, I think we'll get some reward for it. This is not great. Just falling down. I mean, my acrobatics is absolutely abysmal, so yeah, well, at least we made it in the end. This is log level 40, but that should be no problem with Ondusi's open door. If we don't fail the spell, of course. Yeah. Okay, so there's not much inside. There's a woman in here. I don't know if we have to see the body first. Let's just talk to her. It's just terrible what happened. Rallan Lalo employed me for years. What will I do now? Yes, I was one of Rallan Lalo's servants. I saw the Dunmare who killed him with my own eyes. I can give you the murderer's description. The Dunmare who murdered Relen Halalo was young with red hair in a tall row over his head, as is fashionable these days. He wore bone mold armor and wielded a Dwemer war axe. I do not know more than that. I'm sorry, I wish you luck. Fine. Let's close the door, because you don't want to see what we're about to do, because we're gonna rob this place. I don't think there's that much to be had, actually. 3 expensive amulets. We can sell those. Nothing else here, it seems. No. Yeah. There he is, Relen Halalo. So let's take all his stuff. Extravagant left glove, extravagant right glove, extravagant belt, then you can have the common belt back. Extravagant pants, then you can get the common pants back. Which basically turn you into a commoner, but at least you have something to wear. Silver longsword, we're gonna sell that. Ring. And an amulet, very nice. And these shoes, I already have those. So yeah, let's just you can have those. At least this looks better now with gloves, actually. Let's see if there's anything else. There's some chests here. Probably maybe some stuff we can make new potions with. That is a lot of stuff. Nice. Expensive ring. Gems, it's all quite good, actually. All of that stuff, great. Let's get out of here. So yeah, we now need to see if we can find the murderer. If we ask a guard, I think they'll point us in the right direction. Murderer's description. That could be Thanilan Velas at the council club over by the Silt Strider.
So what do you want?
Well, let's have a look then. Just one of these quests that is quite easy, but has a lot of reward for the, you know, for the point in the game where you can finish it. Because I think you'll get rewarded with 500 gold, I think, or 1,000 even. I think it's 500, but still, that's a lot of money.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Yeah, I think we should be able to kill him.
Speak, traveler.
He is not that difficult, I think. I'm not 100% sure. He might be. The problem is he's a dark elf, so again, our fire bite will do nothing. So we really need to find a different spell, because, you know, having only fire spells severely limits our options here. So let's just see if we can get him. But I'm not 100% sure. It's right here. There he
Why do
is.
you
Hi,
disturb me?
Fanilan Velas. Okay, let's say first. Murderer's description. Just a coincidence, I assure you. 9 Toes is the real murderer. Well, not really. So we can do what we want, but yeah, we can ask him, but he won't admit to it. So what we're gonna do instead is we're just gonna summon a ghost right in front of him, and then a dagger, and then
Probably nothing.
let's see, let's do shield as well. And then let's just attack him. That is just stupid. No, I forgot about that. Of course we need to.
Why do you disturb me?
Silly. Alright, let's do that again. Completely forgot about that. So of course we need to, you know, get him to fight us. We need to intimidate him because otherwise we'll have a bounty and everything. That was a bit stupid. I completely forgot about that for a second. Dagger. Okay, let's talk to him. Not with a ghost, thank you. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. This is just stupid. So, because the ghost is in the way, we can't talk to him now.
Say what you want or go away.
Okay. Persuasion. Taunt. 37, 29, 26, 8, 0, and then we'll just keep going. Can't do that. Just keep clicking. And then eventually he'll attack us. And let's go.
Die.
Oh dear, he does a lot of damage. That is not great. Let's heal very quickly. Oh, oh, oh. Oh no, oh no. No. No, I lost it. Oh, that was close. That was close again. Okay, let's get the ghost back. Let's and then
You.
okay, let's take a healing potion. Well, we might make it, but it's definitely not an easy fight. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, that was close. Okay, so we can do this, but it's not easy. We might need a better summon. I mean, yeah, our spells won't do any damage to him, so we just need to hope that that our ghost will find it. But yeah, that he does fire damage as well. I think that's the problem. There you see it. It doesn't do any damage. Well, this goes much better this time. He's already 2/3 dead. Come on, ghost. My word. Yeah, that went really well, and then it was basically 2 hits. So as soon as he hits you, we basically need to heal, because we can't take 2 hits from him. Now that was a bit easier at least. Oh, come on. Cannot recast the spell on a certain effect, really. Okay, I really need the ghost.
You
No. No, no. No, I need to heal, but yeah. No time for it. I can't. I don't think I can go downstairs, because I think, well, maybe the other guys won't attack me. I'm not sure. Is it shield active? No, it wasn't. That's a bit weird. Why wasn't the shield active? I thought I saved after I enabled that, but maybe it's very short. Not so sure, actually. Okay.
die.
What the hell? Where's the ghost already dead? Where's our deep? Oh, for God's sake. Come on. Oh my lord. Honestly. That was very close.
Make it quick, old man.
Shit. Let's summon the ghost. Because he doesn't last that long. Bound dagger. Yeah, we can't use that. So that is active at the start. That should do quite a lot of damage, I think, but it's not. I'm not that impressed so far. But yeah, this is not an easy opponent at the start of the game. We basically just started. We don't have any gear. I mean, it's not. That was one hit. That was literally one hit. Come on. Oh. Okay. Oof. He does so much damage. Yeah, but I mean, he can't kill. If he kills the ghost in one hit, then it's basically over, because he needs to attack the ghost. So we have a bit of time to basically stab him in the back. If the ghost dies in one hit, then come on. Okay, ghost is gone. Ghost. Heal. Heal. Attack. Come on, we can do it. Yeah, come on. One more hit. Good. Finally, that took its time. Verneelan Velas is finally dead. 122 gold. A dwarven war axe worth a substantial amount. And some hammers, which we can't use, but we don't have any, like, the stuff we're wearing it's too much. What's so expensive? Is it all those eggs? This is 20. That's It's 23 in total. This is 3 as well, so that's 26. And this is 16 as well, so that's 30, 42. Yeah, I suppose. There's still a couple of very heavy things where I guess. I mean, if we do take this, we can't move at all, can't we? No. Okay, so what we can do is just create some potions on the spot. Let's wait till our fatigue is full. Let's heal as well. And then let's create some potions. So we need to use large Kwama eggs and small Kwama eggs. Those first. Okay. And then some other cheap ingredients like Seltris, I suppose. And then Scuttle. Okay, well that didn't go too well. Restore, is there anything else that restores fatigue? That is cheap. Rat meat? No. Scales? No. Bone meal? No. Guarhide? Nothing. Okay. Fine. We can move now. If only just, but yeah, we do have the Dwarven War Axe, so that's great. Let's visit the smith and get rid of those items. Hello there, I have some items to sell. I have a silver longsword, a dwarven war axe. Not much else, nothing you buy, I think. But that is a great start, and then let's go back to the Mages Guild and finish our quest.
Outlander, what do you want?
Nothing. I'm just entering here. Okay, so how? Yeah, so speed 7 times. So we'll definitely get a speed up. But I want to get endurance up. So that is a bit of a problem here. So what we can do is replace Bind Dagger with Bind Spear. Which is a useless item because we can't do any damage. But maybe we can just try to use that, because we do want to get our endurance multiplier up.
Anytime now.
Let's give the flowers to Rajira. There they are. 6 cheap restore Magicka has been added to your inventory. Alright, great. More duties. Ajira is very sorry. Ajira has much work to do on these reports, so Ajira can win a bet with Albadir. Maybe you can fetch me a ceramic bowl. I already have one. There you are. Yes, good. This is a very good bowl. Now Ajira must find her stolen reports. Ajira needs your help very badly. Galbadir stole Ajira's reports on the properties of local mushrooms and flowers. Ajira knows Galbadir did not leave the Mage's Guild, so the reports must be nearby.
What can Khajiit do for you?
Yes, what is
The
it?
first time this can actually be quite challenging, finding them. But one of them's here. The flower report. And then the other one's upstairs. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend I don't know where they are and just, you know, playing hide and seek here, but I know where they are. It's not so difficult, but the first time I was searching for a bit, because the other one's here. So let's give those back. Very easy starting quests here.
Swift hunting, friend.
Here they are. Exclusive Potion of Fire Shield, exclusive Frost Shield, exclusive Lightning Shield, and 2 spell absorptions. That's great. And that's basically everything for Ajira. That's all the quests we could do for her.
Yes, what is it?
Now let's speak with the guild
Anytime
leader,
now.
because we might actually be getting those robes now. One that the mod installed. If they're too overpowered, I won't use them. So duties, I don't have any duties, but you may be ready for advancement. Congratulations, you are now an apprentice. Okay. Advancement. Congratulations, you are now a journeyman. Duties. I need someone to convince an ex-Telvanni to join us. While you're there, you can collect Menway's guild dues. The Telvanni's name is Larar Beriloth. He's in Sulipund. If you can't convince him to join, kill him. While you're there, collect the guild dues from Menway. She's in Punabi nearby. Okay, fine. Guild juice. Can we advance again? You are now officially Daslan the Evoker.
May I help you?
But we can't be a conjurer yet. Member of the Mage's Guilds. You still have not been given your novice robes. Well, perhaps it is more of a formality now, but as a member of the Mage's Guild, you will receive a novice robe. Take good care of it, for you cannot acquire another. If you have not already done so, any member of the rank journeyman or above may visit Falain Sophronia, who is the guild's provisioner located at the Caldera Guild Hall. She can sell you robes focused on each school of magic if you meet certain requirements, which she will explain. The Guild of Mages only accept candidates of keen intelligence and dominant will. Candidates must exhibit mastery of the great schools of magic, destruction, alteration, illusion, and mythicism. Candidates must also display practical knowledge of enchantments and alchemical processes. That's fine. So what did we get? Novice robes. Is that any good? Fortify Magicka 0.2 times intelligence on self. Well, that's... Oh, look. That is nice. That is nice. Again, I don't like the glow effect. I am gonna try and get rid of that because that ruins it a bit. I don't know if there's a way. I mean, it's all right, but it does ruin it a bit. But yeah, it looks better than the default glow. So let's see if we can sell some potions to one of the characters here. Oh, we have that skooma still, yeah. They're really happy when we're finally rid of it, but obviously,
What is your business?
it's worth it to you know, to sell. Let's see. So we have a lot of restore fatigue potions. I don't think we need that many. I don't think we need fortify willpower. I never use those. These weigh quite a lot. Lightning shield, fire shield, spell absorption, that's fine. Grief, definitely gonna get rid of that. Fortify health, I don't think I'll ever use that either. I mean, the rest is all fine, really. She doesn't buy the robe. Okay. We only have 30 strength, so we can barely hold anything. That is a big problem. I mean, we need to get rid of that robe because that is 3. But yeah, as you can see, we don't. You know, we have some. You know, quite a lot of alchemy items, but yeah, we don't hold that many. So we just need to raise our strength as well. And so far, we don't have any strength increases. So that's another problem here. Armor, we can, but that takes ages. Acrobatics is strength. Alright, so we know what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump around everywhere. Let's not forget the skooma. Let's try and sell that actually. What's that? Why is that? What's going on here? Why am I hanging in the air for a second? It's a bit weird.
Is there something?
It might be something to do with that mod.
Matsera.
No, it's fine here. Maybe it's only inside. No, it's fine.
Matsera.
Alright, it's not so bad then. Yeah, so we're gonna jump around everywhere because we basically need to do that. Let's go and get our
Don't press your
reward
luck.
for the
You're
killed,
on your honor.
for solving the murder. Especially if you go upstairs, that goes quickly with those. Like this, if you go down, you can only do it 3 times. But if you go up the stairs, that's 10 times. So that increases your acrobatics quite quickly. You can see that it goes very quickly in the beginning. We already increased it twice. I think we're close to a 3rd level up now. Any second now, I think. Well, can't be that much longer. Yeah. 8. Well, that's 3 times already. So, you know, that's an easy way to increase your strength. We're definitely gonna put 5 points in there because I just need to carry some more items. So hopefully strength, endurance is the other one, and speed, I suppose, to raise. Speed we're gonna make easily, but yeah, and endurance is the big problem here. Yeah, I think we need to go in here. Hi there. I am Nileno Dorvine. I keep business going here in Balmora while the Lalo councillors are away. Ralan Lalo. So, you do not belong to any house, but you have brought Ralan Lalo's murderer to justice. I will make sure Laos Lalo hears about what you did. There was a reward of 1,000 drakes, which is now yours. Laos Lalo, I'm not gonna join them, I think, because... What's this? Lalo councillors. Here's a recent edition of the Yellow Book of Grey. It lists the current Lalo councillors and the residents. I might tell you more for a small consideration. Right, 50 drakes. Sure. The one you should speak to is Crucius Curio. His manor is in Lalo Plaza in Vivek, or the Lalo. Of the Lalo councillors, he is one most likely to listen to your requests. So for what quest is this? Lalo Hortator. Yeah, I'm not sure. That might be... Is that part of joining Lalo? I'm not sure, actually. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Do I know you?
Do I know you? Well... So, what can we do? I think we just need to... because I need some filled soul gems so that we can enchant some items, because I want a ring of open lock.
Yes.
Although the other thing is, if we're gonna use enchanted items, it will not raise our skills. So it might actually be better not to... Yeah, but then I still want to increase my enchant skill. Yeah, it's difficult actually. How does the bound spear, is that any good? Well, we probably won't be able to hit anything with it, but it does increase our spear width by 10, so that's 15 then. We might just be able to hit something with it. But yeah, it won't be great. Yeah. What are we gonna do? Let's just do the first Finder's Guild quest. It's quick and easy. Second one's easy as well.
Yes.
Hi there. No, you're not the one I need.
Yes, what is it?
That one's here.
Head on.
Hi, Hades. Join the Fighters Guilds. Sure, sign me up. Orders. I have a very simple contract to end an infestation of cave rats. Go to and clear the cave rats. Well, it's an easy quest. I'm not gonna lie, it's not very hard. These ones I'm not gonna. Well, I don't know. Do we have restore health 5? These are better. Let's only take these. Let's see if we can kill the cave rats with the spear. I'm not so sure, but we can cast shield.
Do I know
That
you?
should take care of it. Let's walk, because we need to restore our fatigue.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Alright, it should be this one, I think. Yeah. Let's talk to her. Cave rats. Okay, so we got a key to her. To that
Speak
room.
quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Well, it does a lot of damage. That's one thing, but yeah, as you can see, it's not great. We might be in big trouble here if we're gonna try and take out 2 of them, but let's see if we can do it. Oh, wow. Okay. That's one. Oh my god, we died to 2 cave rats. That is upsetting. That is not great. I mean, shouldn't shield help here? It should, I feel, but it's not really helping. Come on. Okay. Spear increased to 16. That's one thing at least. Rat meat. Let's get all that. And then we can get everything in here. Steel spark cleaver. That's nice. We can sell that. Some more alchemy ingredients. Restore luck. We don't need pillows. Alright. Let's get our payments. Okay, 100 golds.
Yes, out.
It's not a lot, but you know, it helps. Every bit helps. Let's talk to Sugarlips Abassi while we're here and pick up the first Thieves Guild quest. We should be able to complete the first one, but the second one is gonna cause issues already. So yeah, it's not so easy for a thief to go through all those quests. Hi, Sugar. Join the Thieves Guild. Sure, let me in. And job. She wants a diamond from the alchemist. That's actually quite easy. But it's a good quest to do though, because I think you get the master's lockpick and probe, which is very handy to have in the beginning, because at least it gives us a chance to open locks. I'm probably still gonna use spells anyway, but the probe at least is useful for getting rid of the traps. So yeah, let's do that quest, but it's probably the only Thieves Guild quest we can do in quite a bit. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, with a playthrough like this, you know, I'm not rushing through, but I'm not gonna like read all the dialogue either, because that's a bit over the top. I've played this game. If you've never played it, I'm sure there's some playthroughs out there with people that, you know, they're completely blind, but I'm not, you know, I'm trying to be, you know, to read the dialogue now and then, but I'm not going to do that 100% of the time. Let's talk to, is it Adis? Yeah, it was Adis. Orders. Cave rats. So you killed the rats. Not bad. Are you ready for more orders? A local egg mine has problems with egg poachers, and you're going to solve those problems. Yes, egg poachers. May sound silly, but those Kfama eggs are among the few things worth exporting from this nasty little province. Drum Barrow, the owner of the Shulk egg mine, wants to make an example of those thieves to keep other miners from getting funny ideas. The egg poachers Zavilo Othan and Dainila Valas are former egg miners and long-time local troublemakers. You can handle that, can't you? Report back when the poachers are dead. Okay. It's not a big issue, I think. The mine is a short distance southwest of Balmora, in the bluffs west of the Odai River. The old suspension bridge across the Odai is just southeast of the mine entrance. Follow the river south of Balmora until you see the bridge overhead. You're not afraid of a little swim, are you? Yeah, but we can't advance in the ranks yet. Okay, so that's mainly the only quest we're gonna do for the Fighters Guilds in the foreseeable future. It's not so hard. It's quite easy actually. Yeah. Let's get the diamonds while we're here. As you can see, we've played from the beginning. Our mana is, or Magicka, I don't know, I always call it mana. Magicka they call it here. Is, well, we don't have a lot left, but we're still doing quite well with the little that we had. So yeah, that's very helpful. I do want to visit that temple as well. Let's just get the diamond and then visit the temple, because you can get some spells there. We can join the temple, and then I think is there an altar there? I think there is. I'm pretty sure there is. Okay, so we can find the diamond in here, I believe. I think yeah, it's in this chest. Log level 20, so that's not hard. Let's just use our spell. Yeah. 3 diamonds. That's very easy. Let's visit the temple. I don't know if we can
make it quick
join here. Probably not. Well, oh yeah, we can go downstairs, I think. I think there's a guy there. Well, at least there's altars here. That's good, because that means I hope this works. Let's have a look. That's gonna cost 35, and then we'll do. Okay, so that does not work. Let's save first. I'm not gonna waste 35. So we can do those. But yeah, apparently that only works on the shrine in a Legion fort. So in here, it doesn't work. I didn't know if it works, but apparently it doesn't. Let's go downstairs. I think there's a guy there that can teach you some spells. It's eerily quiet here. Oh, there's one. Spells. Oh god, for God's sake! I need to get rid of that skooma again. Let's visit that Khajiit again. Maybe he has enough money now to buy it from us, because I'm getting a bit tired of it. Spells. So he has Mark, which is really good. We need that anyway, but we need Recall as well. So what else can we find here? Shield of the Armiger. Energy shields. I mean, these are very helpful, but yeah, we can't do that yet. And they're very expensive as well. Mark was the only one that was, you know, that was actually doable. Let's get rid of those two. That's worth quite a lot. We don't have any skooma eggs left. But some of them, like those hides, are probably, you know, they're too heavy. Yeah, those as well. Where were they? Here, I'll leave. Yeah, let's get rid of those. Mage leather. Yeah, we really have to mind our inventory here. Here, rat meat 15. I need to get rid of all of that. Drain magic. Well, let's. No, wait. Let's see if we can use them. Let's see if we can use them. Probably not, but it's worth a try. Is there another guy here? I'm not. Oh yeah, there is. Do you have any spells? A lot of them, actually. Recall, look! So we have Mark and we have Recall now. I didn't know he was selling that, that's really good. Induction, probably never need it, but it's cheap.
Whatever you're looking for,
So
I'm
we have
sure
Mark
I don't know how to find
and
it.
Recall now. That is great. What else do we need? I think we do need to learn some kind of fireball spell or something, because this is not gonna do it. But yeah, I mean, I do want to primarily attack with a spear in the foreseeable future, just to get our strength, our endurance up. So for the time being, it's all right. But oh, did we forget the skooma again? Bloody hell. Yeah, there it is.
No, I don't think so.
What? You don't like me much, do you? La Rara. Let's just sell that. Anyway, we can do our alchemy now. So what can we do with those hides? Elite hides. 3 of them. So that's resist poison and drain intelligence. There must be something that can do that as well. Resist poison. Here, drain intelligence. Grave dust. It's worth nothing, so let's just try that. 1, 2. Well, 2, that's fine enough. Then we have Guar Heights, Drain Fatigue, or Fortify Endurance. Drain Fatigue here, with those other heights, that's great. 1 more Drain Fatigue. Here. Okay, and then we have a lot of rats, meats. That is Drain Magica or Paralyze. No. Why can't we get rid of this? Oh, we can. Drain Fatigue. No, it's Drain Magica. Yeah, that's not great. This maybe? No, Scott battle. I mean, we can use the Echo leaves, but they're worth 30, so that's quite a big difference from most other items we use. So I'd rather use something else. But if there's nothing else, then we're just gonna have to go for it. I mean, there's not many other options we have here. Marge Mirrors actually restore health, which is good. Yeah, let's hold on, because I think it might be worth it to get the Masters Mortal and Pestle first. So we do have Recall and Mark now, which is very helpful. We don't need it here. It's mainly used like if you start a dungeon to get out of the dungeon easily, because even if you mark like a bed or something, if you're in a dungeon and you have to recall and you have to make your way back, so it's not so great, but it will be great later in conjunction with two other items we desperately need. Well, one of them especially, but we need to do more Mage Guild quests to get those. They're not hard to get, so
Quickly,
it might be worth
I
doing.
haven't much time.
But I don't want to like power game and just like power, like power. How do you say it? Like go for the strongest items immediately, because it makes the game a bit too easy if you know exactly where you have to go. So I'm just playing it as if I would do when I was playing this for probably the second time or something, but without any like exploits or like information that's too
Head on.
too important. So let's
What
get
is
the
this about?
well, that's not very nice, is it, Erythor?
What can
Ellipse
Geek do
diamonds
for you?
Here it is, and then oh no, that's the exclusive invisibility. I think we get the probe with the next quest. Advancement, congratulations, you are now just on the wet ear. And then jobs. Oh no, the second quest we can do as well. It's the third quest that gets difficult, yeah. Abasi wants the key to Nerano Manor. Downstairs manors... Nerano Manor. Downstairs manors are rarely locked, but Abasi wants to go upstairs secretly. Who has the key? Andres Nerano has a key. Abasi thinks Nerano's servant, Zophor Trendel, at the council club has a key. It's a very easy quest.
Well, what is this about?
Let's just quickly do it, because,
What's your story?
why not? We have to go back to the council club. Now, normally I play an Imperial, so then the speechcraft is quite high, but now we have 5 for speechcraft, which is ludicrous. So it's gonna be fairly challenging to get him to like us, so we probably need to bribe him. Well, I'm sure actually we need to bribe him. There's no other way around it, because I mean, I'll try once or twice, but I don't think
Tell your friends about
Admire is going to do anything. Well, I'm sure it won't, so let's just go for the bribe 10 gold option. Yeah, I mean, eventually you'll get there, but it's going to cost us hundreds of gold, so I will save scam this, because it's just taking too long otherwise. Ugh. that is not a great start. Wow, okay.
Was he? Oh.
39, that's better. 49. 46, 43, 40, 33. Horrible. This is bad, isn't it? 53, 59, 69. Getting there. I think you need 70, so... Okay. Lost it afterwards. One more. 79, great. And then... Narana Manor. Ugh, no. No, he needs 80. One more then. 78, 88, great. Alright, you want the key, just don't tell Andres Narano I did this, not that he doesn't deserve it with what he pays me. Alright, well, we have the key, so just give it to Sugar Lips Abassi and be over and done with it. Progress towards next level increase 6, so there's quite a ways to go. Now what I don't know is once we hit 10 level ups, if we increase any minor skills afterwards, will that count for the current level up, or will that count for the next level up? I suppose it'll count for the next one, because once you've reached 10, even though you can't see any major skill increases after that until you level up, they'll still count. So once you level up, you might be already at 3 or 4 out of 10. But will the minor increases count towards that level or towards the current level? I'm not sure about that. I think...
Hail! What is this about?
They'll count towards the next one, which basically means that we'll have to increase our strength by 2 more before we hit 10 out of 10. I think. Anyway, we got the key. No, that's 500 gold. That's also not the quest I was talking about. But the next one's difficult. Because we need to go to La Oad and recover some artifacts. But they're in a chest, and the chest is quite well guarded. So, yeah. That is not gonna be... That's not gonna be too easy. But yeah, at least we've done those quests. So we have, for the Mages Guild, we have the guild dues and the recruitment. That's basically right next to each other. For the Fighters Guild, the mine, the Egg Mine, and for the Thieves Guild, the artifacts. Then we have the main quest we can do, and then we can also go to the other cities because they have quests for the guilds as well. I think we need to go to Caldera because there we can get a robe.
Hail!
And also we can find the Master's Mortar and Pestle there. Mortar and Pestle. Which vastly improves our potions. The other option is to just, you know, do some caves or tombs or something like that. But the thing is, we do need to go through the Mage Guild quests because I need a certain item to get our Magicka regen up and going. But at the moment, there's another way we can do it. Let's see.
Come on then, say something or move
I I told you I wouldn't do it, but for the moment there's no other way. Unless we quaff like a lot of potions, it's not really ideal. So what I'm gonna
Go ahead,
try
Outlander. What do you need?
is summoning that ghost, and then let him attack me, and then I'll absorb his spells. But yeah, it's
This
not
is
great.
unexpected, but I suppose I
let's
have an
go
ornament. What is it?
to
Please go ahead.
Caldera.
Do you want something from me?
Let's first see if there's any spells to be had here. Oh no, we forgot the... we forgot to sell the skooma.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Yeah, they won't... No, he will sells me stuff, but is there anything we need here? Light. Yeah, let's get that. Invisibility, I mean, it might come in handy.
This is unexpected.
Do you need something?
Oh, bloody hell. Alright, let's put the skooma on the table here, and then just... I don't know if it despawns after a while. It might. We don't need anything from you.
Is there something you need?
What do you have? Armor Eater, Bound, Blessing, Swift Swim, Summon. No, nothing we need there. You? Do you wish to purchase novice robes? The service is only available to journeymen, those in higher rank. The Guild's Act requires that mages be examined for certain skill and rank requirements before they can be sold. Do you wish to be examined now? Why does this matter? The Guild has always struggled with hedge mages operating outside the authority of imperial charters. The membership and rank requirements enforce a certain level of discipline to the mage's oath, while the individual skill with particular schools is a prerequisite to permit purchase of robes, which will be worn to represent their membership and public advocacy of the Guild. Mage disciplines. The 8 magical disciplines traditionally associated with the Mages Guild are Enchant, Destruction, Alteration, Illusion, Conjuration, Mythicism, Restoration, and Alchemy. Fine, let's save first.
How can I
'cause
help
have
you?
No idea what's gonna happen. Novice robes. Yes. You meet the rank requirements, Evoker. Next, I will examine your skill in each of the schools of magic. First, I will examine your rank to use the class of Artificia, which includes the school of Alchemy and Enchanting. Congratulations! Your skill in Alchemy and Enchanting both meet the minimum requirements. I will now examine your ability to use the class of Thormia, which includes the school of Alteration, Destruction, and Restoration. Also fine, and then also fine. Well, great. Okay, so now we can buy those robes, I suppose. Fine. Okay, so they are quite expensive. How much gold do we have? 3,500. So they're 800 each. It's probably worth it, because they will increase our skill by 10. And what's the difference between these? One's with a hood and the other one is without a hood. Okay. So they're basically the same as the ones we have, but then with the skill bonus, I suppose. Yeah. So what do we need? I mean, does it do anything? Do we deal more damage when our destruction skill is higher? I don't think we do. I mean, alchemy is or enchanting is probably the most helpful. So can we already use Soul Trap? Well, I think we can. Yeah, I'm sure we can. Yeah, 38 and then well. It's quite nicely done. These are like the brown robes. 800, yeah, I mean... The other ones don't show up. I think it's like a quest item. Oh no, there they are. Novice robes. So we can sell those for 240, which is quite a lot. So that would mean that our alchemy robes will cost 574. 570. Sure. Look, oh, that's nice with the potions on the back. That's really cool. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay, and then the other thing is, so if you open this door,
Go ahead.
errands theory. It's not a lot to do here, is there, in this guild hall? If you open this door, we can close it again. First thing I'm gonna do is, let's see what happens if we Oh, come on. Really? No, we can't. Well, I mean, it does quite a lot of damage. Yeah, it probably... Oh, look, yeah, so if we... Oh, yeah, I see. So if you're lucky enough, then... Okay, great. Alright, well, that's one way of doing it, I suppose. I don't want to do this all the time, because it's a bit, like, random as well, and it's a bit cheap to do that. So yeah, there's a whole lot of like alchemy ingredients here, which is fine, I suppose. But then, a couple of potions. Well, one. But then, look at this. Master's Mortal and Pestle, Master's Calculator, Master's Retort. These things are worth a lot. This one is actually... bit lighter as well, which helps. Because that saves too. Alright, so let's see what happens now if we create some more potions. So we have those hides. No, red meat, that was it, yeah. And then we can use those leaves. Heckle low leaf. Alchemy is 42 now. So we now... Are those these paralyzed? I think so. They're quite useless, but they are valued at 63 each, which is quite good. Anything else that we might use? We have a lot of these. Water breathing or drain fatigue. Oh, these go together. Okay. Fine. Restore luck. Okay, drain Magica. Bone meal, restore agility or telekinesis. No, telekinesis, scuttle we can use. Okay, so our alchemy is now 43, which helps a lot, because the chances of those potions succeeding are quite high now. So yeah, let's sell those potions, and then I think our job's done. Yeah, so I have for you 8 paralyzed potions. And I mean, that one might actually be helpful, those telekinesis ones. Let's keep those. Poison resistance, we can get rid of those. Store 7 for 21, 7 for 21, 7 for 21. These are the heaviest. Paralyze, I don't need. Okay. That is a lot of money. 572. That's basically 3 robes. Oh, we cannot afford it. Bloody hell. 7. He only has 300. Jesus. Okay. Is there anything that might be useful here? I mean, not really. He just needs to pay up. Okay, well, whatever, then just get all those.
I'm listening. Please, go ahead.
I don't think there's anything else we can do in Caldera, actually.
Is there something you need?
Not really. Let's just go back to Balmora. Travel... Balmora.
May I help you?
Okay, so that's gonna wrap it up for today. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment if you've seen a part of this video or all of it, or if the sound's not great, or if you have suggestions, because I'm trying to restart this and it'll take some time, and I can't expect like to be to be watched a lot immediately, but hopefully we can get this back on track slowly, but steadily, I hope. So yeah, thanks for that, and I hope to see you soon, and have a great evening. Cheers.